Hey guys, welcome back to ISI Tarot. I am here to give you a message for today. Alright guys, so we start off with the Queen of Swords with the Two of Wands on top. Now with that, there is a sense of clarity that has been needed, I feel like, for some of you. In an aspect of your desires, maybe feeling like you got everything that you wanted, or you got everything you thought you wanted, and now are feeling like, oh, there are more things out there, and kind of trying to figure out, trying to get some clarity on how to pursue, how to move forward, and take your next steps for whatever it is that you decide to get into. Which then leads me over to the Nine of Discs and the Emperor. And with that, it makes me feel like once that clarity comes in, it's definitely going to send you down the path. With the Emperor, it represents like an ambitious person, one who's full of courage and not afraid to, go at whatever it is that they're pursuing. With the Nine of Discs, it says gain on the card, and that typically like represents a person being both of these cards represents like a stable kind of person, especially when it comes to like finances, things like that, the material. But I feel like with this, it's saying that once that clarity is gained, you're going to be able to move and walk in, your full, like in this full kind of confidence in yourself, knowing what you can do, what you've already done, and you're going to be able to, you're going to do it from a place of not necessarily needing permission for anything. It feels like you're going to go and be like, this is what I want to do, I'm going to do it, and that's it. So, it gives that a really good energy of I'm the big boss and I'm gonna move how I want to. Finally, we go over to the Six of Discs that says success and the Priestess. So with this, I feel like the funny thing is the Priestess card in this deck mentions balance, like, and harmony, things of that nature. And the Six of Pentacles in the Rider-Waite deck, it has a person holding scales on it. So to me, I feel a major sense of remembering to have balance when it comes to whatever this is when you move forward. And it could be saying that you will learn how to make balance and harmony in your life as you are moving forward into this new whatever it is. Or it's going to give you the opportunity at least to be able to figure out how to maintain balance in all aspects of your life. That way you can remain in that Emperor energy, it feels like, to stay successful, to stay on top, to stay in that big boss energy, and not needing permission for anything. There's also, when it comes to the balance, keep in mind that with what you gain, you should be putting out as well. So if you're gaining wealth and just good things, put good things back out there, because that's another way to maintain balance. If you are only taking and not giving at all back to the universe, then that, like, everything gonna dry up on you sooner or later, and then you'll be looking crazy. So so now we're gonna go to our first animal spirit card, which is the crocodile. And with that, the message is to, right now, when it comes to especially this spread, the clarity that's coming in, the message with the crocodile is to be smart enough to wait, be intentional, get what you need, all of the information you need, all of the rest and preparation that you need before you make any real decisions to move forward with anything. Like, before you get started, make sure that you are moving with tact, with wisdom, with logic, and you are being patient. Like, just know that those who wait, good things come. And for you, in this sense, what you are waiting for is the almost like the right guidance, like that right aha moment, the right gem to be dropped for you to know, okay, now I have what I need so I can be able to execute like I need to. Okay, so finally we have the elk spirit. And with that, this represents a person who is, honestly, when I think about it, and nobody that is outside of the sign, please don't get mad at me. But the way that elk is described in the book, it gives me very Virgo energy. It's very similar to the Emperor. And what I mean by that is it represents a person who has their things together, very knowledgeable, very reliable, very stable. They can be counted on. They're very nurturing. Like they can look out for the people around them and be able to provide, lead, all of that. They're usually well, put together, well-rounded for the most part, so people really respect them. They look up to them. They know they can go to them for, guidance, whatever the case may be. If you aren't feeling that I got it together kind of feeling, and you kind of feel like maybe you've been portraying like yourself being more high and mighty than anything, instead of just being a person who carries themselves a certain way. Because I feel like there's a major difference between walking around with your nose up in the air and just like being confident in who you are. If you are walking around with your nose in the air one way or another towards people or situations, you may want to check yourself. Because the elk energy is not mostly like that. Again, it's very, very reliable, respected. People like elk energy. So the people who have that type of energy. So definitely keep that in mind, to not get too big-headed and too high and mighty when it comes to whatever it is that you're pursuing, when it comes to what you've already done and what you plan on doing.